and welcome to the next of our 5-minute flute lessons. And today's lesson has something of a Christmas theme to it. So the music we're going to be looking at today is Jingle Bells, and we're going to have a look at how the music is put together, the different things within the music, what they mean, and we're actually going to have a go at playing it. And on the website you will find that there are 2 backing tracks for this piece of music. There is a slow version at 100 beats per minute to give you time to practice so that you can get it up to speed. It's always best to practice slowly and then gradually increase the speed as you get more adept. And then there's a slightly faster version at 120 beats per minute for when you are feeling a little bit more confident. So in front of you, you can see the music for Jingle Bells. So let's just talk about the music before we start playing it. At the very, very beginning, you have something called a treble clef. Then we have something that looks like a little B next to it. And that's what we call a key signature. So it's telling us that throughout this entire piece, every time you see a B, you are actually going to be playing a B flat. And B flat is a note that we learned a few weeks ago. So you will use B flat in this piece, no Bs whatsoever. Next to the key signature is something that looks like a fraction, but it isn't. It's called a time signature. And actually, if you've been looking at our 5-minute theory lessons as well, you will find that there is a lesson telling you all about time signatures and how you work them out. This particular time signature is telling us that there are 4 beats in a bar, 4, 4. And then next to it, it's got sort of like a big line with a 2 over the top. And that's telling us that right at the very beginning of the piece, there are 2 bars of rest. That's our introduction to the music. And you will hear music being played and you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 before you start to play. And then we have our notes. And all of these are notes that we've already learnt during our lessons together. So have a little look and see if you can identify the note that we start on. You should have said that it's an A. So we're going to start on the note A, and as we know, the note A, if you are looking at my hands now, you can see the note A is our index finger and our middle finger down on our top hand. Our little finger is down on the key on the foot, and we have our thumb on the back. So let's just have a look at the first 2 bars together. The first 2 bars are just A's. A, 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 A. Let's have a go at playing those together. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Straightforward. Then it gets a little bit more complicated. So let's look at the 3rd bar that we play. We start on an A and then we go to a C. And I had you practicing over the past few weeks, moving from all of the different keys to C and back again so that you're moving your fingers together. That's really important because when you're moving between notes, if they're not sort of next to each other, an A to a B and so on, you're having to move more of your fingers and they have to move at the same time. Otherwise, you get extra notes put in between. So we have an A, a C, our most recent note F, and then a G. So let's try playing that bar together. And it's always good to break the music down and practice things in little chunks. So after 4, let's try that 3rd bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again, and don't worry if you're finding it a little bit difficult to keep up. What I would suggest is pause the video, practice moving your fingers between those notes, and then come back and press play and carry on. Here we go then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we end on an A, the note that we started with, and we hold that A for 4 beats because it's not coloured in and it doesn't have a stick. So it's just an A for 4 beats. So let's try and put all of that bit together. Okay, so from where we first start playing through to where we've just stopped. After 4, nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do? Now we come to our first of the B flats. So they look like Bs, but because we have that special symbol at the start of the music, we know that all of these are B flats. And remember, a B flat is your top finger as if you're playing B, but you're putting your index finger down at the bottom as well. So that's your B flat. And we have 4 of those in that bar, and then another B flat in the next bar. So we have B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, A, 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 A. So let's try that little bit. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. You can hear how important that tonguing is that we did a few lessons ago. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we carry on with A, G, G, A, G, C. So that's quite a jump from the G to the C. That might be one that you want to practice without blowing so that you get your fingers moving together. So let's do that from what would be bar 9. So it's the A, G, G, A, G, C. Let's do that bit together. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remember, you can stop the video at any time, pause it, practice the bits that we've talked through, and then come back. The next bit you've already done. You've already learnt this bit. A, 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 C, F, G, A. It's exactly the same as what we played at the start. And then the next little bit, the next 2 bars are exactly the same as what we've already done. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, A, 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 A. So all of that is stuff that you've already learned. So let's try that bit from the A, A, A's halfway through the piece. Let's give it a go up to where we've learnt to. So then we'll have a look at the last 2 bars together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we just got the last 2 bars to do. So the last 2 bars, we start on a C, C, B flat, G, F. That's our last little bit. So let's try that together. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it all the way through together without the backing track, and then I will play at you with the faster backing track, but remember you have the slow backing track on there to be able to practice with at that slower speed until you feel more confident, and then you can go for the faster tempos. So let's go from the beginning together after 4 all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see what it sounds like with the backing track. So there's your Jingle Bells. Happy practicing and Merry Christmas. Please do like and subscribe the Theatre of Music channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over the place. Do come and follow and subscribe and support us, because it's only with your help that we can carry on making these videos. Thank you.